Hi, this is Ann Graffis, Director of Alumni Relations and University Activities, and today we're so pleased that Pat Matthews has agreed to take a few minutes to be with us to share a little bit about her background and how many different things she's done for Mount Union in so many different ways and how many different students she's impacted over the years. So first of all, Pat, thank you very much. I know this is not your favorite thing to do.
This is not my favorite thing to do.
But tell us a little bit about you and Mount Union, and you're a grad, and I'm not sure that all of our alums know that, but what year did you graduate, your major, and your
I graduated in 1973 with a major in mathematics and education. I have a teaching degree.
Okay.
In French.
In French.
In French.
Okay, so how did you go from wanting to teach French to killing us all with with some quant and some different corp finance classes that might be more accurate that we all.
My senior year at Mount Union, I took a class in economics from a guy named Holt Wilson, and he changed my life and got me into the program at Kent State in economics. So I have a master's in economics.
Okay.
So I'm a closet economist rather than a finance person. Finance was a secondary choice.
Okay.
Because they didn't have a graduate program in economics, and so I have a graduate degree from Kent in finance and international economics.
Wow. So he was your inspiration here at Mount?
My senior year.
Other professors of note?
Sure, let's see, there was Markley in mathematics, and there was a guy, and I'm not going to remember his name, but he's the one that made me go away from mathematics. When they told me that parallel lines intersected somewhere out in space, I said, this is not where I belong.
This is not for you.
This is not for me.
Fondest,
Topology.
Oh, geez. Fondest memories. Anything come to mind when you think about your time spent at Mount Union?
Probably fondest memory is simply being in that economics classroom, because I was with a bunch of people that really, it was kind of like a last-ditch senior class, we'll just take it for the fun of it, and most of us got really turned on because of it. So
really? Favorite class for you to teach now?
That's a tough one. The one I feel like I really impact a lot of students, of course, is the corporate finance class, because it's their first course in finance. But the one I really enjoy the most is the SCE, because I watch the kids grow in that project that they have to do.
Well, I, for one, as a student of yours, can attest to the difficulty of your classes, but also to the fact that you always went the extra mile to help.
I try to be there for
anyone that needed it, and that I might have needed extra. But so Mount Union today and the new programs and the things that you're involved with now, what kind of speaks loudly to you about the Mount Union of today?
I think it's very, it's trying to develop programs that are very current and trying to grow in a way that will attract students that I think will benefit from our environment rather than a state environment, but be able to get the kind of preparation they need to be able to survive in the job markets that we have today, or lack thereof. And so I really think that's part of it. I think there's a lot of creativity that's going on. I think moving to the 4-semester hours is going to be a fun and challenging time. I think it's going to make the programs hopefully be able to be taught in a way that will be, if not as relevant, more relevant than they were in the past. So I'm pretty excited. Let's talk about it. We're on the move and we don't stop. It's kind of like this roll that just keeps going.
Tell me a little bit about your lecture. You are our faculty lecturer this year. I'm very excited. I know you're talking about derivatives.
Yes, I am.
That's very exciting.
Maybe.
Why don't you give us a little bit of a sneak peek about what we're going to be seeing?
Well, the faculty lecture, when I got asked to do it, and the fact that we're considering putting an MSFE program here at Mount Union, I realized when we were presented it on the floor of the faculty that people just don't know what it, they have all these bad feelings about derivatives because of the 2007 crisis and the fact that derivatives contributed to some of that crisis. So I felt, what could I do the best with? And I decided I would try to tell people what a derivative is so they can better understand the instrument, but more than that, how they are a risk management tool. And yes, there were problems, but they really weren't problems with the instrument. They were a problem with the regulation of the instrument. And so hopefully at the end, I'll let everybody make their own decision of whether they are a friend or a foe.
Give me 2 words that describe you. If you were to say, Pat Matthews is blank and blank.
Oh, let's see. Enthusiastic and committed.
Well, I couldn't agree more. We are so thrilled to have you here, to have you and your presence on campus. You have been nominated year after year for a great teacher. You are always so highly regarded by all. So thank you for time today. We really appreciate it, and we look forward to many more years with you here.
Many. We'll talk about that.
Thanks a lot, Pat.
Okay.